Hello everyone, it's Antika here and thank you so much for stopping by. I have a mixed media kind of a tag to share with you today, and I'll be focusing on different kinds of material from Scrapbookcom exclusive line and the Distress Mixed Media Heavystock cardstock. I absolutely love this. Thick and fabulous are all things inky, wet paint and all that stuff. I'm using the my current favorite stencil. I do change my favorite stencil daily, but this one's called Cheetah and it's from Scrapbookcom. Absolutely love this one. It is so pretty and I just love it. And I'm just sticking the tag to the stencil itself using MINC tape, and I am using a Deep Sea, I believe this ink is called. I will have everything linked down below, so if I make a mistake I will have the right link below. And I'm just using the ink blending tool from Scrapbookcom along with the fabulous domed foam, and I am just going to town and adding blues to all those little cheetah bits all over. And now I just want to have a look-see. And well, this is my Stencil Storage. It is a album from Scrapbookcom and page protectors from them as well, and I just like to store them here. I'm just figuring out because I want another stencil on top, and I decided to pick this one called Mums, and I love this storage system. Now I have all my stencils ready at hand and I don't have to flip through a drawer. Genius! And saves so much time. And I am using a new to me product, and that is Heidi Swapp texture paste. Now I want to give that a go because I saw Jamie using it, and well, Jamie creates the most dreamiest of projects, so I just had to try it too, and I love it. It is really smooth, and it's not runny, but it's not too thick either. And I just love it because it was so easy to spread, and it dried rather quickly. I mean, I just left it to the side while doing other stuff, and it was dry. I mean, dry to the touch, a wee bit sticky, which is what I wanted because I'm going to use foil later on. Anyways, love it. Now I'm using a Vellum from Fawn. This is Pearlescent. Such a beautiful soft sheen. And I am stamping several images from these Dainty frames stamp set from Scrapbookcom. And although this vellum is not designed to be heat embossed on, I decided to give it a go. Well, worst case scenario, it wouldn't work, so I'll just figure out something else, but it did work and I really like the result. I'm just using VersaMark ink and my Misty, which helps me keep everything neat. Love this tool. And I'm using VersaMark because I want to heat emboss, and I am using Tim Holtz Distress Glaze. Oh, such pretty stuff. Oh, I love these beautiful softy-ish colours and the pretty shine. It is just so cute. And I'm using a coffee filter to catch all the extra embossing powder and helps me keep my surface clean. So after that it was done, heat embossed, and yes, it worked. It didn't melt or anything. Woohoo! So I'm just cutting them apart, just fussy cutting them because I will be using them as layers. And it didn't take too much time cutting these. It's rather quickly really. And I left a border around each and every image because that just makes the fussy cutting ever so easy. I don't have to be too precise, and it gives me a bit of a wiggle room as well, I guess. And I'm going to cut them all apart. I just put them to the side, and now I want to add foil. I just love this beautiful foil by Spellbinders. And okay, I am not an avid foil user, so I might have made a wee bit of a mistake here. Now, I mean, the texture paste was fantastic, but apparently the foil got stuck on some bits of the tag in the background. I guess it might be because there was ink there and fingerprints and stuff. I was gonna try and erase it, but then I thought, it's mixed media, just let it be. It's shiny, I love it, so I just let it go. And now I want to add a bit of splatters, so I'm using Distress Oxide spray, and then I'm using Distress Spray Stain in Picked Fans as well, just to get a bit of a softness to it as well. But I do love how the oxide sprays look when they're dry. Absolutely gorgeous. And this is looking quite fun. And I'm just dabbing off the extra. And apparently the thumb was there because I needed to tell myself and you that all is good. Yippee! And now I'm adding the white dots, just for that little dreamy look, and then I'm again wiping off those little bits that are still wet. Now I have the base all ready, and I can just add my little fuzzy cut images here and there. I wanted to create a bit of a florally kind of a cluster, so I thought it'd be nice to have these as backgrounds, I guess. And I am just using the Distress Collage medium because it takes a wee bit of a time to dry, and at the same time it gives me quite the wiggle room to figure stuff out. Nothing gets stuck immediately, not for quite some time actually, but I can change my mind like a gazillion times in the meantime, which is sometimes quite needed. And these are just Prima flowers I had in my stash. I think these are from the Saint Tropez line. I can't find them online anymore, but I mean, I have pretty flowers, so let's use them. Now at this point I wanted a wee bit more shine, so I added a bit more Distress Glaze, and as you can see now, yes, they are not dry, so they fell apart, but no biggie. I'll just stick them back on and keep my fingers near them so they don't fall off again. So I'm just adding a bit of embossing ink here and there. I'm not being too precise, I just want a wee bit of a shine, because why not? And then all I have to do is use the heat tool to melt those little corners. And I quite like that I added these. It gives just a wee bit more texture, fun, something extra. And I love how the Heavystock is such a perfect base for all kinds of media of all sorts, yeah. It doesn't warp or anything, it's absolutely fantastic. Now I wanted to add a wee bit of shine, because there apparently isn't enough shine. So I used one of my Nouveau Dream drops to add pearls here and there. No rhyme or reason, just figuring out I want something more and going here and there. I'm sorry that I'm a bit out of camera view, but this is nothing wildly technical. I'm just squeezing and twirling, squeezing and twirling, and squeezing and twirling. Just making dots really. And that was the last thing I added to the tag. Now I just have to set it aside to let the glue dry, because as you saw, it doesn't dry quickly, so I better not fuss too much and just leave it to be on its own. Then off camera I did add or punch the circle at the top, so I was able to add ribbon when I'm going to be using this on a gift. And here I have a few photos, or still photos for you to have a look at. And if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you hit that subscribe button. And thank you so much for watching. Bye!